for our guided healing and meditation today, I thought we would drop into our hearts and really deeply commit to listening, first and foremost to our own hearts and to ourselves. And then from that space of deep inner listening, that we open to listen to the world around us, to the people in our lives that we care about, to really hear their truth and speak our truth to them and hear their truth from a deep place of love and compassion. And so here we go. Let's do an exercise around listening. We drop into our heart. We drop into every cell of our beings, and we breathe into every cell of our being. We breathe into our heart. And as we breathe into our hearts and every cell of our being, our truth, the deep divine wisdom of our soul, rises up to greet us. In this moment, we fully connect with all that we are and all that we are not, knowing and recognizing the deep divine perfection of all that we are and all that we are not. And so as our soul, as our spirit rises up to greet us in this space, we listen to the messages that our soul gives us right now. Our soul is speaking to us. The divine within us is speaking to us always. And for a moment, we listen. And in this moment of silence, our soul reminds us that we are divine love itself. Every aspect of who we are comes from a space of divine love. And when we listen to our soul, that love not only is heard, but we feel it in every cell of our being. And as we feel the energy of love rise up in divine glory and truth, that energy of love enters into all of our relationships in this life. First and foremost, our relationship with ourselves. And we ground in that energy of pure compassion and love together in this space. And from this space of divine self-love, that love overflows into our relationships. And in the places that we find disagreement in our relationships, sometimes that is the place where we lose our center within ourselves when it comes to loving and honoring ourselves. And occasionally it's a place where we lose our center in relationship with others. And so when we pause in that place of disagreement and we drop into our hearts and agree within ourselves to listen, and then agree within the relationship to be open to hear various opinions And from this space of love, we learn to lovingly disagree and to talk through those disagreements from a place of divine love. That can be tough love, that can be soft love, and everywhere in between, depending on what is divine and appropriate for the moment. And we just affirm in this moment that we are capable of knowing how to listen, how to deeply speak our truths, groundedly and profoundly speak our truth, and how to listen to others, and how to navigate the flow of all that we agree on, which is wonderful and powerful and beautiful, and all that we disagree on, which is wonderful and powerful and beautiful, because these are the places where we grow. And so the divine is working with us energetically as I am talking, as we're talking together in this space, to help us to transform any place inside of us that might be blocked to hearing our own truth or to listening to others, and to navigating that flow when it comes to our relationship with the world. There's some fear that rises up. I can see it while we're talking. That is healing around listening. And each of us individually have different fears, different challenges, different aspects of ourselves that would stand in our way of hearing our own truth, and also being willing to hear the truth of others from a grounded, strong, centered place within ourselves. And so this healing feels profound and beautiful. And there is much honoring for all of us in this process of divinely listening. So many, many blessings. Thank you for joining with me. And here's to the ever growing process of learning to listen in this life. Thank you.